Early in my career, as a new leader, manager, branch manager, I would have a branch meeting once a month, sales meeting, if you would call it. And I noticed after a couple of meetings, it didn't go that well. And so I learned really quick, I need to have an agenda. I need to have a plan and a purpose. And if there's anyone out there that has learned the hard way and having some bad meetings, it was me. I didn't do very good in the beginning. But I want to share with you some of the tips that I did to really make my meetings effective and have people excited to show up at my meetings. I think it's critical. So without further ado, here's my process that I went through to have an effective sales meeting. And I hope this helps you. And I'd love to hear your feedback if I'm missing some points. But here's kind of how it goes. For me, first thing that's most important is you need to have a crystal clear goal for the meeting. Like, what is the purpose of this meeting? We don't just want to have meetings to have meetings. We don't want to have death by meeting, right? Time is money here. So have a goal for the meeting. Second, have an agenda. I even like print the agenda or have it available on Zoom or whatever. Let people see that agenda, make it clear and concise, a few bullet points that you're going to cover. That way people know exactly what the expectations are for that meeting that day. I need you to start on time and finish on time. You need to respect your employees' time and they need to respect yours. So it's so critical to start and finish on time. If you need more time, you might have to reschedule another meeting. So it's important. Next, you need to really amplify your wins. So celebrate the victories that you guys have been having in your branch, in your production, with all of your different employees. So amplify your wins. Next, make time for collaboration and discussion. You don't want to just get there in a meeting and tell. You want to give an opportunity for everybody to have their voice heard, to collaborate, to share ideas, to get feedback from your team. So make sure there's time for that in your meeting. Finally, you need to end with what your next steps are. So you could have predetermined next steps that you share with the team. These are the things I want you to do. Or you can ask each person, like, what's your next step? Before we meet again, what do you plan on having accomplished? Let people verbalize that. Make sure that you're clear in what the expectations are. And then finally, end with motivation. End in a positive note. Share a quote. Talk about something somebody's done. Share a success story. Just end on a positive note. And I promise you, your team will want to come back. They'll be on time. They'll understand what the expectations are of your meeting. And you're going to have a much better meeting. And they're going to respect you as a leader. And I think that's so important. So through many of my mistakes, these are the things I've done to have an effective meeting. I'd love to hear from you. Is there anything missing, or what would you add to my list to help have an effective sales meeting? Have a great day.